Morning. It's March the 2nd, and we're going to go ahead and get our first feeding on our garlic here. This is the garlic we planted in October last year, and it's starting to come up really nice. We've taken our frost blanket off of it, and I've added this metal to the top of the box. These are just old dog cages that I've taken apart, and I lay it on top of this box. You see right down through there, and that keeps the squirrels from getting in here and digging up our garlic bulbs. You know, not that squirrels eat garlic, but they do get in here and try to dig around for the nuts they planted last year, and trying to plant new stuff this year. So we're going to go ahead and get some of this Alaska fish fertilizer. It's an organic fertilizer, high in nitrogen, and that's what you want to feed these tops. Get them nice and green and going really good. So we're going to do our first feeding on our garlic with this fish fertilizer. And let me see if I can get this tablet back into this little holder here without cutting off the video, and I'll show you what we're going to do. I've just got a 1-gallon milk jug, and to that milk jug I've got a 1 tablespoon. This actually come out of a Miracle Grow container. It's 1 tablespoon, and I'll do 1 tablespoon of the fish fertilizer per gallon of water, and we'll put maybe a cup or 2 on each one of these plants to go ahead and get them started. I've already put the fish fertilizer in there. You can see that dark liquid in the bottom. So now we'll just take and set that there. I've got a 5-gallon bucket over here that we collected some rainwater in. So we try to water everything with rainwater now that the rains are coming in, getting early in the season here. What I'll do is we'll just go ahead and fill this jug up. And I'll put a pitcher full of water in there and put the lid on this jug and just shake it up really nice. Get all that fish fertilizer mixed in really well into the water. Now, I've watched the weather for our next 7-day forecast, and we're going to get 30s and 40s and maybe some 50s during the day and 30s and 40s at night. Like I say, we've taken the frost blanket off of these guys, and there's no in our 7-day forecast, there's no really below freezing temperatures or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and get some fertilizer on these guys so they can take off growing on us now that we're getting some warmer, sunny days. So we'll just shake that up again. And I've just got an old 1-cup measuring cup here, and I'll put a cup on each one of these plants, and then we'll just pour the rest of them on there, the rest of what's left on there, and if we don't have enough, we'll just mix up a little more. one in the middle here. There we go. That ought to give them a nice little pop of organic fertilizer. Like I say, it's been a few weeks ago that we took the frost blanket off. They've come out of their sprouted up, and they're coming out of their dormancy period. So we don't want to overamp them too much, but we're just going to give them a nice little dose, get them started before the rains come in here, and wash that down in there. And we'll do this now, provided we don't have no temperatures that go down around the zeros again, where we have to cover them again with our frost blanket. But if everything goes well, we'll do this about once every 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, depending on what they look like. We want to get those tops nice and green to take off. And once they get up and going, we'll switch over to a more balanced fertilizer to help with the bulbs too. But for now, we're using a high nitrogen. It's a 511 to green up these tops and get them growing pretty good for us. So there you go. That's how we do our first fertilization of our garlic that's coming out of its winter dormancy and coming up above ground. And with any luck, Lord willing, this stuff will do well this year for us, and we'll make some updated videos and show you what happens. Thanks for watching.